you have such support for what you're doing right now. You sit down with the left-wing media and you would never know that the vast majority of the American people are 100% behind you and what you're doing right now in particular. The vast majority of Americans want illegals deported, period, irrespective of whether they've committed another crime while here. But when you ask them, how about those who actually have criminal records? Listen to this. New York Times Ipsos poll, January of 2025, 87% of Americans want immigrants who have committed crimes deported. That includes 83% of Democrats. 83%. AP NORC poll, January 2025. Do you support deporting all immigrants who are here illegally who have been convicted of a violent crime? You've got 89% of Republicans, 77% of independents, 79% of Democrats favor that. I mean, it's just a clear mandate what you're doing right now. But what we get instead is these sanctuary cities like Chicago boo-hooing, Tom Homan's so mean, he's sending these terrible agents into our children's schools to harass 8-year-olds, which isn't true. Let's just start with that. What they've said about what you did in Chicago is a lie.
Exactly. Look, for sanctuary cities, these politicians, I don't care what they say. I don't care what they think of me. I've never cared what people think of me. I'm going to do the job. And you can fear monger all you want and call me all the names you want. I'm going to get this job done for the president who's given the mandate by American people. So continue to hate. I'm okay with that. If I get to live in their minds rent-free, that's kind of cool. But look, the whole thing in Chicago, you got the governor Pritzker on social media talking about ICE agents raiding an elementary school. And he says, I'm putting fear in the community? What a ridiculous statement to make. As a governor, you think he'd make a phone call and ask on the truth on this, because he's the one that's scaring the immigrant community. He's the one that's scaring children and thinking we're going to raid elementary schools. Look, I've made it clear. We have taken the sensitive location policy and flushed it down the toilet. Why? Because ICE is the only law enforcement agency in the nation